Hope you have been happy, healthy, and safe. Today we are going to do a you versus them reading. We will pick two piles. Usually the first pile is yours, the second pile is theirs, but note that the roles could be reversed, so take that into consideration. We will dig into the current situation. We will get clarifiers and, attributes, who this might be. We'll get advice on how to move forward from spirit for the situation. And then, should you take that advice, yeah, things could go very well for you. And then we will also take some other advice from spirit, just general messages, and then we will take some surrender cards. Okay, we'll finish the reading there. Okay, so let's jump right in. Remember to focus on the person on your mind right now. The intention is for this to be a love reading, but note that it doesn't always have to be like love, like a romantic partner. It could be a family member, a co-worker, just someone, a friend, someone specific on your mind, maybe that you're having situations with, okay? Or you just want to see how they feel about you, or that sort of thing, how you can make the relationship a little bit stronger. Okay, so let's get in. So I call in my angels, my guides, to communicate with the collective's angels and guides, and please to give somebody a message here today, or several people. Okay, pile one. So hopefully your summers have been good, really busy, that sort of thing. I know mine's been very busy, but had a lot of fun. Yeah. Hopefully you got out, did some hiking, some camping, some art, some time with family, things like that. So yeah. Okay, so pile one. And pile two. Okay, and then we will get some. Let's take some of these cards too. Alright, so just give me a moment to read these cards and then we'll get started. Hopefully this makes some sense to you. Okay, for the first pile, excuse me, I am feeling that there are some situations right now where you possibly have ended things, and this is bringing like a spiritual awakening for you. Certain things are being illuminated. I do have the light card, so maybe yeah, just certain things have been illuminated to you that you weren't quite clear about before, and this is bringing about new beginnings. I am feeling there's a sense of hesitation here, a little bit of hesitation just to move forward, but just note that your new beginnings are there. They're growing right now. So you should move forward with whatever this situation may be. And I do feel like this is, it could be involving, it feels more career related, but it could be relationship related as well. So it feels a little bit like there's something new here for you after you've completed some old cycles. Okay, you have the lead in reverse, so it is possible. I get kind of two things here. For some of you, I feel like you're having a hard time leading, like the situation, or I want to say your life in general. You're just kind of it almost feels like you're in the planning stages. I'm feeling a desire for more structure, more stability. Maybe you feel a little bit like there's no growth wherever you are, whether it's your career or relationship. You're feeling misunderstood. Communication just isn't there. It feels like, and the heart standing out to me. So it feels like your heart's just not, maybe where it used to be in the situation. Like maybe you were very passionate in the situation. You cared a lot, but now you're kind of moving into a situation where you're realizing, hey, I'm not getting back what I'm giving, so it's time maybe that I look at new structures and just a new foundation in general. So that's how I feel you're feeling right now. Let's see, what else do we got? We got, okay, yeah, we got a 501s. This could be surrounding, possibly, clarifier here, doesn't have to be, remember, doesn't have to be, but they could have strong placements in their birth charts of Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And so I'm feeling that right now there is a change that needs to be made. And it's kind of involving one of these, okay? And I feel that you feel very strongly that this needs to happen. Okay, you have the Four of Cups as well. So yeah, that's about your structures and that sort of thing. Cups are also about Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, that sort of thing. So there could be you could have those placements. I am feeling like it is you, but note that it could be the other people as well. Okay. You also have the Four of Pentacles. So basically, yeah, you are really focused right now on your money, your sense of stability, your structure, your finances. You're just all like, hey, this is what I'm focused on. They're not really, I'm feeling they're not as focused on that as you are, so you're moving away from that. Okay, whew, on their side. Okay, they have the universe. We have unions with new beginnings. So it feels like they are moving on, perhaps with another person, other people. I'm feeling an ending here. Okay, I feel like something has been communicated. You have the recognition and reward. But I'm feeling like this is to do around a power structure. Like someone, like it feels like they're moving on. Like somebody else got the power. Somebody else got the recognition and reward. Third eye chakra. It feels like they are. Okay, just a second. It feels kind of like they are healing. Like it feels like they didn't listen to their intuition on this. And now there's some healing around that. Okay? Because they got the Seek card in reverse. And again, that's with endings. So it feels a little bit like definitely there was an ending in this situation between you and another party. They were seeking endings to just conflict and misunderstandings and that sort of thing. They were trying to follow their intuition, but it did come out in the reverse. So it tells me that something needed to be healed here. They weren't seeing things quite clearly. Yeah, they have the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. They also have the Ten of Cups. So this kind of feels like there was a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces around this, that they were feeling like this is the right decision. Like they're moving on. A lot's going to come out of this. They're doing the right thing, but then following that is because of this change, they're going to lose money because they got the Five of Pentacles, so that indicates change in money, right? So it does feel like they're going to hurt from this decision. Okay, and then followed by that, they have the Ten of Swords. So 10, it means they're gonna have to recover from this this mental, or this decision, this, because it deals with mental mind. So it definitely, they're gonna have to recover from this decision. Right now they're in the process of figuring out how they are going to recover from this situation. Okay, so no career, love, family relationship, whatever it might be. Okay, let's get some clarifiers on this. Okay, let's do like maybe get initials. I'll get initials. We'll do it a little bit different. I won't channel them. We'll actually get them from the charms. Okay, and then we'll get just clarifiers of maybe who this might be. Okay, so first we'll start with, okay, I just pulled a few out here. Okay, we have an S, we have an E, we have a V. We have a K. We have a B. We have a J. We have an L. We have an M. We have a D. We have an L. We have an H, an M, and another H. Okay, so just note those could be some initials that are either on your side or their side. It doesn't really matter, but take that how it resonates. Okay, and then I'm going to pull the clarifier, so it could be for either side. It could be, yeah, for either side. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Okay, so the first card we got freedom. We have, and the words popping out are casual, being single, and lightness. So yes, this could definitely be a relationship reading. We have short term, quick fling, endings, and time. So endings again, picking up a lot about endings. We have children, so childlike, innocent, and fun. So I am feeling, I do feel like on your side you were very innocent in a situation. You were trying to have fun, just lift everybody up. You know, there was a little bit of innocence there, like childlike innocence. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like you seen it all correctly. Like perhaps you were, it almost feels like you were focused on bringing light to certain situations, but it feels like the other party, they weren't having any part of it, and they were like, nah, no. They just kind of in denial mode, it kind of feels like. The next card, we got destiny, luck, chance, and meant to be. So this decision for you, I am feeling anyways, it is the best decision. For them, maybe not so much. I think they'll have a hard time recovering from this because they were very resistant to ideas and a new way of taking steps forward. I do have the twin flame reversed, so it feels like there is, it says spiritual alignment, effortless, and karmic. So it does feel like this situation for you was a little bit karmic. It was a little bit, it was a lesson for sure. It does feel like it's bringing more enlightenment, a little bit. It's bringing you forward, and it's also bringing them forward, because even though they don't understand what they're about to lose, because I feel like maybe they haven't completely lost it yet, but they are definitely in the verge of losing whatever this is, because they didn't realize what they had. And I feel like you were following your intuition, dead set. You were following it to a T. Even if the choices that you were making weren't completely understood by everyone involved, it feels like, yeah, it feels like they were the right ones. Okay? But it feels like this other side, these other people, this other person didn't see these decisions, and they were very resistant to it. And now that's actually, it's led to both sides losing, but it has led to their side losing more. Like they didn't see what they had, if that makes sense. It feels like they're losing someone. Yeah. So we have a girl here, showing a girl here, a young female, a younger female. They they're losing this they're losing this female, okay? Basically, this female was youthful. They were, trying, they were upbeat. They were trying to bring things forward, but yeah. Yeah, and then they got the knowing, deja vu, and past love. So they knew things, but the other party didn't. They were, nope, having no part of it. Okay. Um, we have also the dating queen. So I do believe this came out in the reverse. So it feels like, gosh, this is weird. It feels almost like they were viewing this other party, or perhaps you, or whatever. Um, they were viewing them as they're they don't care about they don't care about the situation. They just care about going out, dating, or doing fun things. They viewed them as having this situation, like they were looking for other opportunities. They were looking for, when it was in the reverse. So it means the other party misjudged this. It feels like to me. It feels like they weren't that way at all, or you weren't that way at all. Yeah. And then there's communication, texting, phone calls, and online. So yeah, it does feel like there was communication about this, but it feels wrong to me. It doesn't feel like it's good. It's good communication. It feels like something wasn't truly seen correctly, if that makes sense. Yeah, because I'm feeling like it almost feels like there were third parties involved in this situation, and the third parties had their own agenda, like they were going to gain something by getting rid of this female. And so by telling you or whoever, these falsities, or these, I want to say lies, but it's not entirely a lie. I'm feeling like a situation happened, but how they are interpreting it isn't anything how it actually happened. Is how this is feeling to me. It feels like, it does feel like, so my suggestion is they need to dig deeper. They need to ask other people who were there. Because there's that old saying coming, it's popping into my head. There's three sides to every story. There's yours, there's theirs, and then there's the actual truth. And the truth is often found in third parties. I'm feeling there's going to be, it feels like you or them, not sure, but it feels like there's going to be distance here. Like it's like, it does, it feels like you're distancing because you're like, you know what, these other, or this other person, or these other individuals, they're not seeing me for who I truly am and how beneficial I am to. You're seeing your self-worth and they're not seeing it. That's what I'm picking up here. Is how this feels. Yeah. Okay, let's get some thoughts. Your thoughts towards them and their thoughts possibly towards you. Let's use this deck. Okay. What's this deck? Alright. Alright, so your thoughts towards them and then their thoughts towards you. Remember this could be reversed. Pile 2 could be you. Okay. So they are feeling a soul tie to this, okay? They are also feeling there's a new chapter on the horizon. They do feel like there is a third party here, okay? And they are reflecting more. How do you feel? You are trying to focus on your self-love. There's disagreements around you about this situation. You feel like running from, or they feel like running from this. They feel regretful about this. They feel like they possibly sabotage this. Now they are overwhelmed. And it is all due to gossip. And they're feeling that this person was unworthy. Now they are looking for forgiveness. But they're unsatisfied, or they think that you will be unsatisfied with this. Should I take more? No. Wow. Okay. Just give me a moment. Okay. Let's get some advice from Spirit on what you should do to move forward. Let's use let's use these ones. Okay, so we got the 44 scavenge. It feels like somehow you are no, they are. Whoever this girl is in this situation, this I want to say they look like that, similar to that. Okay, whoever that is, they are protected, but right now they are also trying to scavenge, like they're struggling right now. They're trying to I feel like this is maybe around money or something. They're trying to build themselves back up, it feels like, because they realize that this situation is a dead end. And so now they're trying to figure out how they can move forward with their resources, with everything, and make that work for them. Yeah, so they're beginning anew. It feels like they're looking for new opportunities to create some new abundance here. And it feels like yeah, it feels like yeah, it just feels like they're protected. So the advice here, I wanted advice though. That's just telling me more. Okay, so how can they move forward, Spirit? I'm also picking up how you can move forward in this situation is scavenge what you have left in the relationship. Like if there is anything, like look for something that might be salvageable or that you might be able to repair. What else is it saying? It's saying to look deeper too. Because if you can see in this card, the crow is looking into the can. So it's telling me that something needs to be seen that maybe you actually have to look for. Like you have to, it feels like you can't just take the third party's word for whatever the situation is. You need to actually look at it deeper. Okay. What else? Luck. There is luck to be had here. If you move forward and you do that. Yeah, it feels like there is something. It's like you've been given a golden fish, because literally there's a golden fish in here. It feels like you've been given a golden fish, a golden opportunity, but you weren't seeing it correctly. Yeah, something's been illuminated to you for sure. And then, okay, so. Alright, so. Yeah. Also, with this, if you look deeper into the situation, you can save face, I guess, is what this is card is saying. And that golden opportunity can be yours. But you really have to look deeper. It's saying you have to make sure that whatever this situation is, that you're reflecting on it and you're looking at it with maybe fresh eyes. Okay? Because I feel like on both sides, I do feel like both sides there's a unsatisfaction here. Like I pulled it for their side, but it really does feel like on both sides. Okay. Okay, let's get some universal messages. And then we'll get some surrender cards, and then we'll leave the reading there. I think that's good. Okay. All there is to love has been there all along. When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it is always because you've grown. You so rock the universe. Okay, so that is your message. And then let's get a surrender message. Where did I put my surrender card? There. Yep. Okay, surrender to the silence and surrender defensiveness. Okay, so you got two coming out. So that could be for one of you or for both of you. Okay, so surrender to silence. The advice there is in a quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can be healed to replenish you. Okay, and then surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Their offer then offer a clearer, non-defensive response. So those are your two suggestions of what you need to surrender in this situation. Okay, hope that helped you.